Hello everybody and welcome back to Neiro playing Terraria in 1.3. So I recently built this. Essentially I've turned the teleporter room into what I wanted, which was a nice lovely area where I can easily use the various buffs of all four classes, which is the summoner buff of an extra minion, which is very obvious. Boom. 2 minions for the price of 1. Ammo conservation. I don't know how important that is, but that's cool. Clairvoyance, magic powers increased, and of course, the sharpened one. Where's that? Oh, it's on the second line. Interesting. So I don't think there's a limit to number of buffs you can have. Then, of course, down here we have my regular tools for every occasion. I hope to fill that up with stuff eventually. The teleporters, and, of course, important NPCs, such as the party girl, and I think I had the tax collector down here at one point, but where did he go? Oh, I see the tax collector. Oh, he blends in. Alright, so the point is, this is kind of like my little battle hub, I guess. Right before heading into battle, I'll get all buffed out. And then, of course, for every setup, I'm going to have a chest here. So, what I want to do, perhaps, to fight the twins, what I've currently got isn't enough. So we might actually have to do something I've never done, which is actually try out the Ranger class. I know, it's weird. I just get destroyed by the twins every single time. So let's see exactly what we have in our items that might make it valid. First of all, an Unreal Mega Shark. I think that is generally probably the best item I have. I mean, the Mythical Meteor Staff is good, but it runs out. It just runs out of stuff way too quickly. And the other thing I was thinking of doing was grabbing some crystals and attempting to make... Can you guess? Crystal bullets, right? Because I think those are the best ones I can make right now. Can't do chlorophyte, unfortunately. Of course, after beating the twins, I will potentially be able to make chlorophyte bullets, which I believe home in on enemies if everything still works, which makes them extremely valuable. So, Mr. Guide. What do I actually need to create crystal bullets? Here my new mission shows. I've never done a ranger before. I don't know. So for... What's this? Crystal dart? I don't know where I'd get something that can fire those. Crystal bullets, there we go. They do 9 range damage. Quite a good critical strike chance, maybe. And they create several crystal shards on impact. So I'll have to check out what that actually means. Oh, there's a... I don't think that's as good as the Amarak, I'm gonna say, because my Amarak deals frostburn damage. And I'm gonna want to check out what crystal blocks look like later. The point is, to make the bullets, all I need is musket balls. Oh, well, that's easy enough. Wait, did that say... Wait. So for 100 crystal bullets, I literally need 1 crystal. How much... Are these actually any good? Because that seems way too easy. Like, 1 crystal for 100 bullets. Crystals aren't that bad. I was gonna go farm them in this episode, but... You know, because I assume Crystal Storm is actually not a valid tactic. And I cannot create the Rainbow Rod without beating the twins. Alright, that's very crazy. So, arms dealer dude, we're gonna need some musket balls. Where are you hanging out? Probably in the basement of the tree. My NPCs keep dying so often that it's just ridiculous. That's actually one I don't have. Alright. Where's the arms dealer? I don't like having to track down my NPCs, but there are only so many places they could be. Oddly enough, on the roof of the world is an option. I don't particularly like the idea that I've put a house on a sky island, but it was just too easy. So, we're gonna have to test out what the crystal bullets can actually do. No, the Goblin Tinker is up here, though. It's fine. You know, I should be able to just tell the arms dealer to hang out in this area. And then by the time... Let's just scroll in a little bit. By the time I run away a little bit, he should... No, he hasn't come back yet. Okay, let's teleport away, and then perhaps he'll return. That's the point. Because I can probably buy some quality musket balls from him. But potentially. Or... he's way out here in these houses. Because I really don't have that many houses. Oh my gosh, he is. He's right over here. I don't know how long it takes an NPC to go to their new house. Oh, before I do this, I got a discount card from the pirates. Really not a big deal. Okay, so musket balls are extremely cheap. I thought I'd have to go with empty bullets, but... we're just gonna go with the max amount. And then we're gonna craft some crystal bullets, I guess. Make some crystal darts, but that's silly. So, wait, how do you make... Guide. I don't actually know how you craft bullets. What, I need the mithril anvil for 1 crystal shard and 100 musket balls. Well, that's what I've got, so what's the problem? Mithril anvil. Oh no, they're there. Okay. So for 700 bullets, I'll just put them over here. How does this look? They kind of blow up into teeny tiny particles. Okay, that's interesting. How much damage does it actually do? Because it does 32 range damage, and the bullets themselves are doing 9. So does that mean it does 40 damage a hit sort of thing, or what? Oh, well, let's act as if we were the ranger character, okay? So what trinkets would we be using primarily as a ranger? Well, I don't know. I probably keep on the Philosopher's Stone. I would actually want possibly the shark tooth necklace instead. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like, this is important, that's important. The warrior emblem is obviously not. Let's go grab the ranger emblem and reforge that really quickly, because that's going to be important. Okay. We're going to have to test this out. Honestly, as far as trinkets go, I suppose I don't actually change that much when I go from one setup to another, simply because things like the Philosopher's Stone or even the Star Veil aren't... Oh, there's another strange plant. Aren't very, you know, character-specific. They're always going to be useful. So what do we want? Warding, probably. There. Ah, well, that was easy. That took an extremely small amount of money. I appreciate that game. Alright, so... we might as well test it out on the twins themselves, because why not? I don't know how much I need, but... oh well. We'll go over here to the melee setup chest, and we'll put our things away. So we're gonna go ranger. That does involve a lot less defense. We're talking like at least 14 less defense. That's not good. Worm Scarf is still really good. Going with the ranger emblem instead of this. My question is, do we still keep the Shield of Cthulhu? I don't think we do. I think we switch it out for the Warding Sharktooth Necklace, because armor penetration is what all my bullets should be doing. And really, that's about it. Now, it's almost time for us to actually do the fighting bits. Oh, I do miss the shield dash move. I do. I really do. Okay, I'm going to have to consider changing that. So we're going to be using the Mega Shark, and the Demonic Nimbus Rod, and that's about it. Still using these potions. Are there any more potions we're using? Of course, we saw last time a lot of greater healing. That's fine. Don't need a heart reach. Eat that. Honestly, that's about it. We don't have that much in terms of battle power, so I gotta hope that this is what is going to change the difference of battle here. I am not particularly super amazing. Keep the magic power buff. Keep that buff too for the sake of it. I'm quite worried here. Now the nurse is in the house up here, so that should be fine. You know what? I think I do want the Shield of Cthulhu. It's not a particularly damaging thing. It's just mobility. Mobility is a thing. So right now the Mega Shark is doing 41 range damage. That's powerful. Reduces damage taken by 17%. Is that a lot? Oh, it's the Blood Moon. Well, whatever. Let's do this. Ooh. Actually, this is a ton of damage, isn't it? And I did get some of those, lovely... Oh god, I gotta aim in a direction that actually lets me hit them. I can kind of see myself dealing lots of damage, but I also see myself running out of ammo, possibly. I did change my helmet, right? Yes, I did. Okay, good. We should be ready to fight these guys. Armor penetration is eating them, I think. If I can aim at the right angle to fight them, it should be fine. I hope. I think I should think about which one I should be attacking, because again, when you fight the twins, you really want to be fighting them one at a time. I mean, you do not want to be... Oh, if I can get them in the magic thing too, that's a good tactic. Okay. Okay, we're gonna deal with spasmatism first here. I think I didn't change my, oh god, no, I didn't change the warding Shield of Cthulhu over. We're gonna need that. This is a really good damaging ability. Really, really good. And we still have 830 bullets, so... It's only 9 o'clock! Oh my gosh, it's only... not that much time since I started. Okay. Of course, this is the Blood Moon. That's an issue. Oh, the Shark Tooth necklace is so good. I gotta hope that this is actually just all I need. And let's just kill these regular mobs first. I do have lots of mechanical eyes, lots of stuff. No big deal of dying, I hope. I don't think so. We're not actually losing anything permanent. I forgot to turn this on in the first place. I really don't mean to have a fight every time, but I think we've got a good chance of actually beating this thing. And it's what I need to progress. So we're going to max out absolutely everything we can. Oops. Seriously, Wrath and Endurance Potion. And I believe that's all. Okay. Where are you guys? Oh, there you are. Okay. I don't know what crystal bullets do. Like, did they just do splash damage to each other, or what? I'm kind of a fan of how much damage this is wrecking into these guys. If I aim correctly. Huh. Funny enough, aiming correctly is a thing. Look at that. It really does get right through their armor, too. I gotta ask myself what I would do differently. I gotta dodge. Gotta focus on dodging and aiming at the same time. It's a different style of play, isn't it? Okay, I think I'm in a good location. And I really don't need to worry about ammunition so much, I don't think. Especially if the bullets are as cheap as 1 crystal for 100. Okay. Now, which one am I trying to fight first? Now, I know Spasmatism freaks out really easily. But I think that's what we're going to do here. Okay. There's where the shield comes into play. We want to dodge this guy fast and hard. Yep. I took a hit, but that's only because I can't dodge that well. Oh, God. Okay. Time for the health bonuses. Time for the... oh, God. No, no! 4,000. That's a lot of health. On the plus side, I'm not losing due to speed. I'm losing due to not realizing how to play a ranger. Maybe I just need to outrun them. Like the destroyer arena. This is what I'm in. Maybe that's all it is. I don't know if I should build an arena right now or consider something else, but what if I went full ranger? Like, man, this is a thing I could do. It's kind of too bad the bullets are so small. It's really hard to actually hit my targets. How would this compare against the destroyer? Just for sake of argument. Let's actually buff ourselves out. It's 6 hours or so until morning. And what else am I going to do during the night? Let's be honest here. Nothing. I don't really mind using up souls. To me, they're pretty much negligible. I'll be honest. Oops. Okay, so now I just need to focus on dodging here. Ooh, that's just a lot of little duties flying around here. Kind of like the Shield of Cthulhu is like my backup plan here to dodging. I don't know how much health the destroyer has in general, but I'm assuming a ton. Oh man, there's just lasers everywhere, man. Oh, okay, that was a close one. That was closer than it needed to be. Are these actually considered piercing, or what? Going with the or what by this point. Okay. Okay, I need to land so that I can get out of the way of the guy. Oh, that's a lot of damage I'm taking. Okay, let's land. It's important to stay near the ground for a while here. Okay. I think we can actually kill this guy before daytime. Maybe. Oh my gosh, we did it! We actually killed the destroyer on screen with tactics that didn't involve melee. We're down to 300 bullets, but that's not a big deal. Man, I didn't know I'd be able to manage that. So that's what it would be like if I went ranger full on. Whew. I hope there's a ranger shield of some kind that I can acquire later. So again, in the treasure bag, we acquired, aw man, the destroyer headpiece. We already have the wagon piece. That's no big deal. That's awesome. Ow. How many bullets do you need? I don't think you can ever have enough bullets, really. I've currently rocking 25, maybe only a 40 chance not to consume ammo. Oh wait, more than that. The Unreal guy has a 50% on his own, so that's only one every so often, but you really do shoot a ton. But that's the destroyer for you. We can go add its helmet to our collection, if we hadn't already. Man. But instead of doing that, let's do what I always intended to do, which was head into the desert biome, and which is newly hallowed, and acquire some crystals. I think the shark tooth necklace, I hope it actually affects all my bullets. Armor penetration. I think in general that's a thing. I can't see it not just straight up applying to every weapon you have, right? Except minions, because minions are a separate class of thing, right? It just says armor penetration. That must affect the gun. It can't just be melee. I hope. So what sort of an arena would I need? Also, I really thought maybe I'd find some crystals down in here. I didn't look ahead of time, but actually, it doesn't look like the case. Ow. So this thing crits for 80 damage a shot, and it fires so fast that it may in fact be my best option. You know, I could alternatively just dig all the way through this biome, get to the ground, well, the bottom, right? Where there's most certainly some crystals that have leaked through. Most certainly. Why wouldn't there be? Ooh, I am confused for 23 seconds? Oh, that is annoying as heck. What did that? I like the reverse control mechanic. Oh, man. This place is only somewhat corrupted. Alright, tell you what. Ooh, something was dealing a lot of damage there to me. Tell you what, we'll head into the snow biome, where I know it's definitely hallowed. Because I really don't see there being... Oh, yeah, the nurse is dead. That's very unfortunate. Anyway, I really don't see there being a big possibility of... what was I saying? Oh, of there being much usefulness in the underground desert, unfortunately, because it's just... What's there? What's the point? I don't know. It's still going to be a while before we can create the Ankh Shields, so that's not going to happen here. Let's just quickly head into the hallowed ice biome. Down to 214 bullets. I suppose we'll just leave when we've run out of things to shoot. Which is really depressing. I'm going the wrong direction. Okay. Now, I know there's got to be crystals down here because there's pretty much literally nowhere else in the world where I could get them. I mean, if not in the Hallow, there really isn't a lot of Hallow in my world. It's really unfortunate. Wait, what? Is it just a dead end? What in the world? This stuff should have spread. Okay. We're bombing all the way down. I know we're going to be able to find Hallow at the end of this. Somewhere. You know, this is actually a very useful tactic because the gun does actually initiate knockback as well. Even if it's not the strongest item. But I really do think, as far as guns go, the Unreal Mega Shark is probably the best I have here. It did take killing the Destroyer to make it, so it makes sense that it would actually be good against it, right? Somewhat. I still don't understand the relation of the gun plus the bullets. Like, is the bullet damage separate from the gun damage? It does 40 range damage, right? And the bullets do... like 9, right? Wait, what? Where are my bullets being held? Oh, I've run out of crystal bullets anyway. Oh, great. Oh, man. I guess it counts regular musket balls, then. It's a shame. We really need crystals. Alright, well, we are gonna definitely go searching now, because if I don't do it now, I'm gonna be very, very ill-prepared for what's ahead. Because it would be very, very interesting for me to try being a ranged character for once. You saw how many problems I had just trying to aim my way at the twins there. I mean, that was really good for a first attempt, right? I mean, you gotta give me that. I hope. Keep in mind that I've never actually fired a gun legitimately because I've always been too what's the word? Paranoid about ammo conservation. It's a thing. It's weird. It's the Ranger class's main set bonus, but I never really... You know, I did run out of ammo there. It's like a weird paranoia. It's not healthy. But I'm sure that, based on how this game should have progressed, like, just digging downward should lead me to where I need to go. Find crystals. Yeah, where else would there be? I feel like I need to contaminate more areas, specifically just make them all hallow again. Because it's ridiculous, now that crystals are extremely important. Until I can get glorified bullets, because obviously being able to stop aiming is amazing. And, you know, honestly, quite overpowered, I think. I mean, if you can get glorified bullets and a gun that shoots more than one, like, say, the Clockwork Assault Rifle might even be more useful, because it shoots 4 at a time. 4 shots that automatically hit. Are they better than shots that'll pierce things? Possibly. That's just speculation at this point. I'd have to actually have to examine what the DPS would potentially be, because that's what, you know, that's what it's all about. I do have a DPS count, don't I? I never did examine what I was actually doing, but I imagine the way it was eating the twins just super fast, you know, that's probably my best option. It'll take a while maybe to find where I'm going. Especially since now I'm ill-prepared, because I've got Ranger gear and am unwilling to use the Mega Shark because I don't have the best ammo for it. I think I should just suck it up and start shooting. Probably the best option to get more practice with this gun. We have discovered... Oh, no. I thought this was a cave I had already explored, but it's just lit up by that ferry. It's a shame. I don't know where we're going. I just assumed that exploring unsearched caves would eventually find me the hallowed biome. What do you do when your natural game progression has just reached a bit of a slump because the world didn't quite generate ideally? I don't know. Okay, we're possibly under the biome now. Really? A strange plant down here? I'll take it. Ooh, this place is rich in adamantite. I mean, I'll grab it. It's not like I need it anymore. We had exactly enough to make a headset of each kind. It's still valuable, isn't it? Actually, didn't realize there'd be so much down here. I suppose I'm a completionist. I see something valuable in a large clump. I know it doesn't exactly suit my goals right now to be mining this, but it's... I don't know. Wouldn't you, as the watcher, be frustrated if I left all this adamantite here? I mean, if Terraria isn't about building and caving, what's it about? I mean, battles, but I'm, you know, kind of sick of showing you just battles and battles, so this is kind of important. Oh my goodness. It is super hot where I am right now, to be honest. Which is good, because the whole of last week was nothing but pure rain. Cloudy days, and actually only 15 degrees. Like, it felt like winter was still here, or rather that it never left, and seeing as I'm Canadian, you'd be surprised how actually seeming to be a possibility that is. I mean, stereotypes are one thing, But saying that Canada is a freezing place sometimes, or rather most of the time, is kind of accurate. I mean, not the summers, but it just seems like winter comes quickly and never really goes away. Alright. Oh, here we go. A minecart tunnel. This might actually take me back someplace. Well, it won't take me any place I've been before, but it should be quite world-spanning. Or not, okay? It just dead ends me right over here. Okay, where was the other direction? Ooh, that's not good. Turtle on the tracks. Turtle on the tracks. Extremely hazardous. Ooh, this is the opposite of what I wanted. Yeah, no, no. Underground corruption? No. No, no, no. Stop eating my world. Wait, what? How common are strange plants? Ooh, there's a mimic up there. Okay. I knew it was him and I grappled the wrong area. Now, it's an icy one, so that's probably not going to give me anything useful. Possibly just the frost brand again. Probably a magic dagger. What did it give me? I don't know. The rapid ice bow. It does 63 range damage, as opposed to the Unreal Mega Shark. Well, if I am going Ranger, this might actually be useful. Man, I'm impressed, actually. I didn't anticipate getting an item that I'd actually need. Very interesting. And from an ice mimic. I believe mimics are the best, sort of one of the best things you can get for, like, loot. That's where I got the Philosopher's Stone, after all, and if nothing else is helping me survive, it's that. Alright, well, since the corruption is not where we want to be, might as well explore in a direction where it's not. Just probably down this way. Good question for all of you folks out there. Does the granite area and the marble biome prevent the spread of corruption, or does it go right through it? I mean, it's not a big area, mind you, but I'd be very interested in knowing if it actually stops that sort of growth. Wait, what? There's a granite house? Oh, this is interesting. The granite chest. Menacing Hermes boots. Okay, if I was really early in the game, which I wouldn't be. Ow. That's still, you know, it's still really interesting. I'm keeping the black lens for later. I've already got like 3 of them, but that's the problem with rare items in a game like this. I mean, you don't need them until the moment you do, and attempting to farm for the black lens would be ridiculous. Just ridiculously ridiculous. I didn't realize that granite caves could actually spawn granite, like, houses. That's cool. It's actually extremely interesting. Which means there's marble versions of them, too, if I get lucky enough. I've never seen that before. Ever. Okay. Okay, I think we found a place we've explored already, which is a very good sign. So I just get back to the original caves I went through. We should actually find the Hallow. I mean, getting the bow is quite an accomplishment in itself. 63 damage. I've never examined what some of those other bows do. Again, because I'm not usually a ranger character, but we could do that. When I talk about weird bows, I mean, like, I found one that supposedly turns wooden arrows into bats. Like, why would you want that? I don't know. Oh, here we go. I think it's all Hallow up ahead here. Oh god, it's actually all spiders up ahead here. Okay, this is bad. Oh my gosh, okay. That thing got way too close for comfort. I'm not afraid of spiders. In fact, in real life, what would I actually be afraid of? I don't know. That's a very good question. I don't think I've really been in any near-death situations, except maybe a... Well, I don't know. You know, when you get sick with weird diseases, you really don't know what's going to happen, but I've never really had anything actually life-threatening. I've never actually had any bones broken, or... I mean, I've had teeth removed, but I've never thought that would kill me. That was just an extreme amount of pain. You know, I would say that I'm a reasonable kind of, logical kind of guy, so I'm not particularly, you know, in any, oh gosh, ever in any sort of worry of you know, serious mortal danger, because I realize, you know, I don't take crazy risks or anything. I don't smoke. I don't, you know, as far as oh god, what are they doing? Spiders never did, you know, covered me in web before. You know what? I'm going to specifically stay out of their view. I think it's a Medusa-like effect, let's be honest. You don't see these spiders very often, so I've never seen that before. Oh god, yes, they fire projectiles that web you. Actually, if there was, you know, a spider web bullet that did the same thing to your foe, that'd be amazing. Freeze one of the twins in place for a bit while you shoot. And you shoot so fast that they can't move, that'd be fabulous. But I don't think that's a thing I can do. But I can speculate as much as I want, because 1.3 gave lots of crazy stuff. New abilities. Hopefully it also gave me some. I think this was actually the original cave where I found the stylus. Yeah, because the minecart track goes right through it. Alrighty. Well, in that case, well, sort of a cool reunion. But I know there's no special web chest here because I never found one. I mean, I think. Does that count? Not finding a chest means there's none. Yeah, I guess not necessarily, but, I mean, look at these torches. I've obviously searched this place pretty well. I don't see any crystals yet, and I don't want to die. So we're gonna have to be extremely careful with these guys. Again, though, on the topic of, you know, mortal danger, what am I afraid of? Well, oh god. I'm afraid of dying now, but this is a video game. This is not anything close to the real life. This is just fantasy. Like, I'm not afraid of heights. You know, obviously, if you don't jump off the tower, you're gonna be fine. Like, there's nothing really to be afraid about that. You know, the dark, I wasn't exactly afraid of that as a kid either, because, you know, it's just the world with lights off, that's it. You know, being afraid of what might be somewhere else. Well, once I realized that, hey, you know, anything that was going to kill me would have done it already, so there's nothing to worry about, that's no problem. I guess as a performer, I can technically be afraid of what people are going to think of me, but that's just nervousness. And as long as you do your best, there's not actually anything to worry about. That's what judges are for. It's their job to judge, right? And that's all subjective anyway. But, you know, as you are your own judge, making sure you've performed the best you can is really all you can do, so that's not anything to be afraid of either. I'm not saying I'm invincible, and I'm also not saying that I don't deal with, you know, certain self-esteem issues, or, you know, fear of things such as that. More likely, my issue would be signing up for something, then not doing my research, or doing something that I was unprepared for. Like, now that is actually legitimately just a bad situation of all varieties. I would not be a fan of that at all. I'm not talking like your silly little pop quizzes, because honestly, tests and things, when teachers spring that on you, tests are really just a way to prove that you know something. They're kind of like a, a little pat on the back. Good job. You figured it out. They're opportunities. Nothing to worry about, really, unless, you didn't take the time to read up on stuff. And, if you're not at, like, university for learning, what are you there for? It already costs an insane amount of money. You might as well be doing the best with your time that you can. And, have a social life, too. That's important. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying, sometimes it's your fault that you're not prepared. So, get prepared. Is about what I mean there. But, no, what... Oh, gosh, another hallowed key. That I cannot actually use. Till we beat Plantera. Alrighty. Had some bad experiences of being, stung by wasps as a kid. They moved into my clubhouse, okay? That's a personal affront. But, like, you go raspberry picking, and they get you. You go to somebody's house, right? Where they're having, like, a canoe event, right? Oh, turns out there's a wasp nest under their deck that they didn't know about. I'm wearing sandals. I get stung 5 times. I'm the only one that does. Things like that make me think that they just gravitate towards me. And wasps are such vindictive little buggers. You don't have to do anything except get close to them, and they will seek you out. Why me, though? I don't know. It seems more common than anything else. So, I'm not afraid of wasps. I just recognize that we have a love-hate relationship without any love on either party whatsoever. That's the best way to describe that. I hate them. I don't even know if they're important for the ecosystem, but if there was any nearby, I would probably go out of my way to kill them all. I mean, not, in the history of the world, because, be realistic, that's not something that can happen. If there was a wasp nest anywhere on, nearby a property I owned, would I go out and find a way to kill them, drown them, burn them in acid, anything like that? Yes, and I would also not feel bad at all. Oh, hey, look, there's a dude in this cave. Oh, no, don't eat him! I want to go meet him! I was gonna say, my fiance slash girlfriend, I still haven't gotten used to the change in the name. I mean, she's still the same person, just things happened. We both kind of just decided, you know what, let's stop looking for other people. I think we're good. Sort of thing. And, like, she still says that, raccoons, for example, are... Oh, shoot. Oh, there goes the neighborhood. I hate breaking minecart tracks. I love natural generation. That's interesting. So, having accidentally just destroyed it all makes me feel bad. Anyway, I was gonna say, she's also kind of a farm girl, right? So to her, raccoons are nothing but a literal pest. She has said, when it comes to killing raccoons, I would specifically, drive in a manner that allowed me to run over them. What about you? What do you got? I think I have that already. I don't think I have the blue one. And I'm kind of collecting them, so I'll take it. Meanwhile, I'll sell this. And I didn't realize these were worth so much. And that's about it, really. I don't see the possibility of selling much else. He really doesn't want my dirt, but I gave it to him anyway. So that's the subject of me and killing wasps, I guess. Is it hateful? Yeah, but that's my thing, I guess. Those buggers, they're everywhere. Like, you can say you get annoyed at a cricket getting in your house, but it doesn't outright, specifically mean you harm. Having an ant, build a colony inside of your house. Yeah, you're going to want to kill them all, but they're not, vindictive little buggers. They you know, you could reasonably coexist with them if you had to. You can't coexist with wasps. Are you joking? I mean, they're not deadly. But, you know, I've been stung enough times to know it's no good. And there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, you know, as soon as you notice they're around, you know what you're in for. They can... You can be having a great day outside, and, like, one of those things shows up, and your day is just auto-ruined. Like, there's nothing you can do. You've got to deal with it immediately. Either get out of town, or something else, but your day has just been irrevocably changed. Ah, man. Crystal farming. Completely necessary. I think we're going to be sticking with the Ranger. I'm kind of confident now that I've never done it before that it's viable. I believe it's a viable tactic. The knockback alone against regular enemies is extremely useful and necessary. And bosses, in the right circumstances, I think. Like, not right now when I have no ammo at all. You know, if I can aim correctly, I think it does actually deal more damage than anything I've done so far. It killed the destroyer really, really easily. Now, every one of these is 100 bullets, so I might want to actually put all my bait into my piggy bank, since I don't plan on fishing for a little while. I mean... Oh god, it's a pigron. I didn't even notice what was killing me. I thought it was a dart trap from the wall for some reason. Well, actually, let's return home, quick stack everything, and see how much we actually acquired on this trip. Including the bow, that's very interesting. Uh, 59, that'd be, you know, 5,000 bullets? That's fantastic. Oh, and if the dye trader has arrived, which he has, where are you? All my NPCs keep dying over and over again. It's a real shame. How do you stop the music from overlapping? Can I just activate this and it'll shut it off? No, it doesn't. That's a shame. This is weird. I'll be right back.